Have you ever stood in front of someone, a shopkeeper, a stranger, maybe even a coworker, and the only English word you needed was hello? But even that word got stuck somewhere between your brain and your mouth? Like your brain was saying, go, say it, and your mouth just completely ignored the instruction?
I know that feeling. And here is the truth. Today, in the next few minutes, you are going to say hello, thank you, sorry, please, and more out loud with us easily. By the time this episode ends, you will never say, I know zero English again, because today, that changes for good. Welcome to Mr. English Podcast, the place where you do not just sit and listen to English, you actually speak it with us right now, every single episode.
I'm James.
And I'm Emma. And hey, if this podcast is even a little bit helpful to you today, do two small things right now. Hit that subscribe button on Mr. English Podcast, and then think of one friend, just one, who always says, my English is very bad. Share this episode with them today.
Because honestly, one share from you could be the thing that changes someone's confidence forever. That is not dramatic. That is just true. One share equals one person's courage. That is a pretty good deal. Here's exactly what you are going to do today. Not just learn, not just listen. You are going to walk away from this episode with 10 to 15 English words and phrases that you can use all day, at the shop, at work, at home, with strangers, with anyone, anywhere.
And here is our one rule on this podcast. You must repeat every word and every phrase out loud. Not in your head, not quietly under your breath, out loud. Like you mean it, like you believe it, like you already own it. Because you do.
And right now, pause this episode for just 5 seconds. Go to the comments and type, Day 1, I'm ready. That is your promise to yourself. It's also your promise to us. We will be watching those comments. We read every single one. And we're already proud of you for being here.
Okay, let me tell you something that happened to me. Something real, something a little embarrassing, but also something that taught me everything I now know about why the first word is always the hardest.
Oh wait, is this the airport story?
Yes, the airport story. Okay, so a few years ago, I was traveling alone for the first time. Big deal for me. I landed at a really busy airport in a completely new city. I had my bag, I had my printed ticket, I had my passport. I had everything organized perfectly. Everything except one thing: confidence.
What happened when you got there?
So I walked up to this airport information desk. There was this incredibly friendly staff member standing there. Big, warm smile, very approachable energy. She looked at me and she said, "Good morning. How can I help you today?" And inside my head, I want you to picture this. Inside my head, I had the full answer. I knew exactly what I wanted to say. The information was right there. But my mouth? My mouth had apparently decided to take the day off.
Oh no, I already feel nervous for you.
I just stood there, completely still, smiling back at her like everything was completely fine, like a very confident, very confused statue. And the woman, bless her, she was so patient. She kept smiling and she said it again, even slower this time. "Hello? Is there something I can help you with?" And I said, I am absolutely not joking. I said nothing. I just slowly pointed at my bag.
You pointed at your bag?
Like my bag was somehow going to stand up, clear its throat, and explain the entire situation on my behalf. And you know what the worst part was? The most painful part of that whole moment? I wasn't missing big, complicated vocabulary. I wasn't missing grammar rules or verb tenses. I was missing 2 words, literally just 2 words, hello and please. That was it. If I had opened my mouth and said, even imperfectly, hello, help, please, she would have understood everything immediately and helped me in seconds.
So the trick was just starting, just saying the very first word out loud.
Exactly that. The first word is always the hardest. It feels like jumping off a diving board. But the moment you say it, the moment hello leaves your mouth, something in your body relaxes. Your shoulders drop, your brain clicks into conversation mode, and after that first word, everything begins to flow. Maybe imperfectly, maybe slowly, but it flows. And that's exactly what today is about. We're giving you those first words, the words that unlock every single conversation you'll ever have in English.
And once you have these words, nobody, and I mean nobody, can make you feel like you know zero English, because you will know that you do. You will feel it. All right, we're going to teach you in 3 small moments, 3 neat little groups. Each one is easy, each one is useful in real daily life. And after each word or phrase, we pause and you repeat, out loud, every time. Deal?
Say each word like you own it, not like you're asking for permission to say it, like it already belongs to you. Because after today, it does. Moment 1. Hello and goodbye. Words that open and close every door.
These are the words that start conversations and end them politely. You will use these words every day, maybe 20 or 30 times a day without even thinking about it. Ready? Let's go.
Here we go. Repeat after us every single time.
Number 1. Hello. Say it with me. Hello. One more time. Hello. Good. Now a little warmer, a little more confident. Hello.
Number 2. Hi. This one is shorter, lighter, more casual. You say hi to a friend, to someone you already know, to someone in a relaxed situation. You say hello in a slightly more formal place, like a shop, an office, a hotel reception. But honestly, both work perfectly well for beginners in almost every situation. Say it now. Hi. Hi. Good.
Number 3. Good morning. You say this in the first part of your day, before noon, before lunch, when you arrive at work, when you walk into a shop early, when you see your neighbor before midday. Good morning. Good morning.
Number 4, good afternoon. This is for after lunch, after 12 o'clock, before the evening begins. If you walk into a restaurant for lunch, you say this. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Number 5. Good evening. When the sun is going down, when you walk into a dinner restaurant, when you meet someone after work hours. Good evening. Good evening.
And number 6, goodbye. The classic ending. When you leave a place, when someone leaves you, when a conversation naturally ends and it's time to go. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Now here is the shorter, more casual version of goodbye that real people use constantly in everyday life.
Bye. And sometimes, bye-bye. Say it. Bye. Bye-bye. And yes, fully grown adults say bye-bye all the time. It sounds warm and friendly. It is completely natural.
Let's say the whole first group together one more time. Hello? Hi? Good morning? Good afternoon? Good evening? Goodbye? Bye.
Beautiful. Use these words and people will immediately feel comfortable around you. They will feel like you are friendly, approachable, and confident. And that feeling starts with just saying hello.
Moment 2. The magic words. Please, thank you, sorry, excuse me.
Okay, now this group is pure gold. If you only remember 2 groups from today's entire episode, please let it be this one. These words are called the magic words, and that name exists for a very good reason. These words make people like you instantly. They make conversations smooth, they make strangers kind, they make difficult moments soft.
I am not exaggerating when I say learning these 4 words will change how people treat you in English-speaking situations every single time.
Number 7, please. You use please when you are asking for something, anything. 1 coffee, please. Help me, please. Can you repeat, please? The bill, please. It is a small, short word that carries enormous respect and politeness inside it. Say it. Please. Please.
Number 8. Thank you. This might be the single most important English phrase in all of daily life. No exaggeration. You say this after someone helps you. after someone gives you something, after someone holds a door open, after someone answers your question, after any act of kindness, big or small. Thank you. Thank you.
And here's the shorter, more casual version. Thanks. People say this constantly. It is friendly and warm and completely natural. Say it. Thanks. Thanks. Both thank you and thanks are correct. Both sound natural. Use whichever feels comfortable.
Number 9. Sorry. You use this when you make a mistake, when you bump into someone walking, when you are a few minutes late, when you do not understand something and you want to signal that before asking again. Sorry. Sorry.
And here's the slightly stronger, more sincere version. I'm sorry. You say this when you feel genuinely apologetic about something, like if you accidentally knocked someone's coffee off a table. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Number 10. Excuse me. This one works in so many situations it almost feels like cheating. You say excuse me when you want to get someone's attention politely, like a waiter in a restaurant. You say it when you need to get past someone in a crowded area. You say it when you want to start a conversation with a stranger. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Here's something important to remember about excuse me versus sorry. You say excuse me before something happens, like before you push past someone. You say sorry after something happens, like after you accidentally bumped into them. That small difference makes your English sound very natural.
Let's say the whole magic words group together. Please, thank you, thanks, sorry, I'm sorry, excuse me.
Perfect. Those words right there, they will carry you through more real English situations than almost anything else you will ever learn. Remember them. Use them daily.
Moment 3. Yes, no, and the phrases that keep conversations alive. Okay, last group. And this one might look simple on the surface, but do not underestimate it. These small words and short phrases are what keep a conversation alive and moving forward when you are still learning and building your confidence.
Think of these as your safety net, your conversation life jacket. When everything else feels uncertain, these words keep you floating.
Yes. Short, clear, confident, direct. Yes. Yes. Say it like you mean it.
No. Also short, also clear, and very important. Do not be afraid to say no in English. It is not rude. It is direct and honest. No. No.
Okay. This one is almost universal across the whole world. People in almost every country understand okay. You say it when you agree with something, when something is fine, when you have understood an instruction, when you want to signal that everything is all right. Okay. Okay.
Now, this is a complete phrase, 4 words, but it is so incredibly powerful that we had to include it. When you say this phrase to someone, a kind and patient person will immediately slow down, use simpler words, and try to help you in a different way. Saying, I don't understand, is not a failure. It's intelligent communication. It's you taking control of the conversation. Say it with me. I don't understand. One more time. I don't understand.
Can you repeat, please? This is absolute gold for beginners. You say this when someone speaks too quickly and you missed what they said. You say it when there was noise and you couldn't hear clearly. You say it whenever you need to hear something again. Can you repeat, please? Can you repeat, please?
And here's a small tip. You can combine the last 2 phrases beautifully. You can say, I don't understand. Can you repeat, please? That combination is clear, polite, and completely natural. Native speakers will not judge you for saying it. They will actually respect you for it.
Let's say the whole final group one more time. Yes, no, okay, I don't understand. Can you repeat, please?
So let's count together for a moment. You now know hello, hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, goodbye, bye, please, thank you, thanks, sorry, I'm sorry, excuse me, yes, no, okay, I don't understand, can you repeat please? That's 18 words and phrases. 18! And you learned them in one podcast episode. Tell me again that you know zero English. I dare you.
You cannot say it anymore because it's not true. It was never true. You just needed someone to hand you the words, and now you have them.
All right, this section is my favorite part of every episode. This is your turn. We're going to give you a real situation, a real life moment, and you speak first, out loud. Don't wait for us to tell you the answer first. Trust yourself. Say whatever comes into your head first. Then we give the answer, and I promise you will get most of them right.
Are you ready? Let's go. Situation 1. You wake up, you leave your house, and you run into your neighbor outside. They look at you and smile. It's 9 in the morning. What do you say? Pause. You say, "Good morning," or simply, "Hello," or even just, "Hi." All three are completely correct. All three open that moment warmly and naturally. You just started a conversation in English. That's real.
Situation 2. You're at a coffee shop. The person behind the counter takes your order and then hands you your coffee with a smile. What do you say to them? Pause. You say, "Thank you," or "Thanks." Simple, warm, natural. And that person behind the counter, they feel good, and so do you. That exchange, that tiny moment, is a real English interaction. You just had one.
Situation 3. You are walking quickly through a busy hallway or a crowded market, and you accidentally bump into someone. They stop and look at you. What is the very first word out of your mouth? You say, "Sorry," immediately, without overthinking, just "sorry." Or if you want to be a little more sincere, "I'm sorry." And almost every single time, that person will say, "It's okay," or "No worries," and the awkward moment disappears completely. Done. Clean, easy.
Situation 4. You are in a shop and you need some help finding something, but the shop assistant is busy helping someone else nearby. You need to get their attention politely. What do you say? You say, "Excuse me." That's it. Just, "Excuse me," and they will turn around and look at you and be ready to help. You did not interrupt rudely. You did not wave your arms. You just said, "Excuse me," and it worked perfectly.
Situation 5. Someone gives you a long set of directions in English. Turn left, go straight, past the big building, turn right at the corner, and you only caught the first part. What do you say? You say, "I don't understand. Can you repeat, please?" And if you want to be even more specific, "Can you speak slowly, please?" Both of these phrases signal clearly that you need help, and they do it politely and professionally. That is not weakness. That is smart speaking.
Situation 6. Someone asks you a question in English. Do you want some water? And yes, you absolutely do want water because you are thirsty. What do you say? You say, "Yes, please." 2 words. Incredibly polite, completely natural. Yes, please is one of the most beautiful 2-word combinations in the English language. Use it constantly.
Situation 7. You are leaving a shop after buying something. The shopkeeper says cheerfully, "Have a wonderful day," and they wave at you. You are walking out the door. What do you say? You say, "Thank you, goodbye," or casually, "Thanks, bye." Short, warm, natural. You just closed a conversation perfectly. That is a complete English interaction from start to finish. Hello to goodbye. You did it.
Did you say all 7 out loud? Every single one? Because if you did, that is 7 real English conversations that you just practiced. 7 moments where you were not silent. 7 moments where the words came out. That is not nothing. That is everything. That is exactly how fluency begins.
Can I be completely honest with you for a moment? Like, genuinely, really honest?
Please, always.
The people you see around you speaking English confidently, at work, in stores, in videos online, they were not born that way. They did not come out of the womb saying, "Good morning, how are you?" They were not given a special brain that you were not given. They did not have access to a secret English textbook that somehow never reached you. The only real difference between them and where you are right now, they were willing to sound wrong. They said hello on a day when they were not sure it would come out right. They said thank you, even when they were uncertain about the pronunciation. They said excuse me, even when their voice shook a little bit. And then they said it again the next day, and again the day after that. And slowly, so slowly they almost didn't notice it happening, it stopped being scary and started being just talking, just normal talking.
That is the whole secret. There is no other secret. You say it wrong first. Then you say it a little less wrong. Then one perfectly ordinary day, you just say it right. And you don't even realize when that shift happened. You just notice that English feels different now. Lighter, more natural, more yours.
Today was your first step towards that feeling, and it was a real step, a solid one. Be proud of it.
You showed up today. You listened. You repeated out loud. You practiced. That is more than most people do, genuinely. Tomorrow, day 2, we are going to tackle something that makes almost every beginner feel a little bit nervous: introducing yourself in English. Your name, where you're from, what you do, how old you are. Simple, short, confident sentences that make people respond with, "Wow, your English is really good." And you'll think, "I only just started. Wait until they see me next week." It's going to be a great episode. Do not miss it.
And tonight, your homework. It's simple. It's real. Use at least one word from today's episode with one real person. Just one word. Walk into a shop and say, "Good morning." Let someone hold a door for you and say, "Thank you." Bump into someone and say, "Sorry." Text a friend in English and say, "Hi." Just one moment in real life, not in your head, out loud. And then come back here to the comments and tell us, who did you say it to? What happened? What did they say back? We genuinely, truly want to know.
If today's episode helped you feel even a little bit less scared, even a tiny bit more ready, please subscribe to Mr. English Podcast right now. Every episode in this series builds on the last one. Day 1 leads to day 2. Day 2 leads to day 3. And before you know it, you're having full conversations and wondering why you were ever afraid. Subscribe so you do not miss a single step.
And share this episode right now. Think of one person in your life, a family member, a friend, a colleague, who always says, "I wish my English was better." Send them this episode today. Tell them, start here. Day 1, 10 minutes. It changes something.
Drop everything in the comments below. Your day 1 wins, your funny pronunciation moments, the story of the first person you spoke English to today, your fears, your questions, your progress. All of it is welcome here. All of it matters. This is a community of people who are all on the same journey, just at different points along the road, and we're all cheering for each other.
You walked into today saying, "I know 0 English." You are walking out today knowing 18 words and phrases you can use right now, today, in real life, with real people, in real conversations. That's not 0. That has never been 0. That is a beginning. And beginnings are everything.
You are not behind. You are not too old. You are not too busy. You are exactly where you need to be, right here, right now, on day 1. And day 1 is a beautiful place to be, because everything that comes next, it only gets better from here.
See you tomorrow. Keep speaking. Keep showing up. We'll be right here waiting for you.